Hey, my gorgeous Cancer. Sorry, he's being strange today. So yes, I know these are late. Um, I have been suffering headaches and stuff, and I've been a good girl, and I've booked myself in for an eye test tomorrow because I do wear glasses for the TV, but I want to rule that out because the headache is just across here all the time, and it's been weeks now. So, well, on and off, but every time he thinks I'm talking to someone and it's not him. So I am on the beg and I'm going to ask, please like, share, subscribe to these videos on YouTube. I'm trying to give more of my time to YouTube. But in order to do that, I need to get the traffic to YouTube so then I can make the time away from my readings that I do full time. So I'm on the beg, help a girl out. So I'm going to get you a guidance. These will not be extended readings. The extended will be next week on the readings. They will go straight onto my Patreon. So my Patreon link is in the description box below. For readings and the question readings and stuff like that, and the video call readings, they're all on my website in the description box below as well. So I'm getting a guidance, and we have... There's nothing to worry about, Cancer. I don't know if these are backwards on YouTube or not. I hope not. So we've got, you are safe and this situation is under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into situations to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. Which, yeah, it does make total sense. You know, the divine providence and universal order, we are in 2024, and I kept saying to everybody, October and November are going to be fair wacky, whether it's our energy or whether it's just like the universal energy, the world's energy. The world has gone nuts at the minute, but it's all happening for a reason. You know, the evil can no longer hide in the shadows. It is being unmasked. The masks are just completely falling off. So some of my Cancerians could be like feeling the energy of the world, and you're like, why am I even feeling like this? I had this conversation with one of my clients the other day, and sometimes you've got to sit there and think, is this man? Is this man? Look at the people you're around. Look at the people you surround yourself with. Look at the information that you are soaking up, or, you know, watching on TV or on social media, that type of thing. Because a lot of the time, the things that we feel are not ours, you know, and it does take a bit of a grip to get that in your head. But if you're around people who are naysayers and they're so negative all the time and they never have anything good going on, or, you know, they just concentrate on the bad stuff, we end up mirroring that energy. Energy is real, guys. You know, we don't want that. So, why do my cards feel wet? That blooming cat has been messing with my water. It keeps putting his paw in and throwing it everywhere. And my camera's moving now. Right. So, my gorgeous Cancers, what have we got from my Cancerians? Yeah, we've got the crown chakra. I said that at 3 minutes and 33 seconds. My eyes just went up. So maybe you are seeing threes, or numbers are going to be significant, or maybe that number is going to be significant to you this week. 333. So we've got the crown chakra. So you need to be aware, especially be aware as ears, head, what you are seeing, what you're hearing, that type of thing. You're going to be like a sponge this week, Cancer. You know, but the crown chakra is it's the umbilical cord to the universe. It's how we are fed the downloads. It's how we channel our information, channel our guidance. So I do want to say, if you are feeling not so good one day, or you're up in your feels and you're not actually sure why, there's not much going on, just sit down and think, is this man, or is this a collective energy, or you know, 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. I don't even know if you got the first sorry on it. But I'm sorry about that. That's so weird. I'm talking about Specsavers and then they've just rang me. Strange. Yeah, so the crown chakra, do sit with your feels this week and just ask, is this man, or is this a collective energy, or is it someone else's that's nearby? You know, that type of thing. I feel like you need to be very aware of your own energy this week so that you know you can pinpoint, this is man or that is not man. It's so much easier. So what's crossing that energy for my Cancers? Yeah, what did I say? You are activating this week, Cancer, you know, your third eye chakra. So that could be challenging. It can feel challenging when your third eye starts to open and when we go through these downloads and, you know, upgrades. Again, the third eye, it shows you the bigger picture. There's always a bigger picture. So some of my Cancers, they could be like trying to figure something out, or you are kind of seeing the bigger picture of things, and maybe you're like me and you're trying to explain to people that there's always a bigger picture. Everything's happening for a reason. Like, I get people coming to me and saying, like, is there going to be a world war? Is this happening? Or I just feel like really bad. And I'm like, do you know what? This is probably the most exciting time to be alive. And I know the things that are going on are not nice. It's not nice. And if I could blanket everybody and make sure everybody never got hurt or anything like that, I would. But the world is evolving. We are going through an evolution, and things are changing. And I feel like we've got to see the positives in that rather than just the negatives. Evil cannot hide, you know, and that is going to affect everybody in the sense of not just these big things and on TV and online and stuff like that. The bad people, the bad energies are going to come to the surface in your life, in your town, around you. You're going to see it, you know, and it can be quite shocking. And I feel like the universe is kind of getting you ready for it, but I feel like you are already seeing it. You know, you've come to that, I'm seeing it. You know, there's something not right about that person. There's something not right about the situation. Yeah, I need to guard my energy. I just need to step back from that. That's a power. That's self-preservation. That's being authentic. So, why is this coming right now? We do have fertility. Well, we are in autumn. The fertility card is about harvesting. I feel like you're harvesting your energy. You know, you've been sowing the seeds to these lessons for so long. It's like it's time for you to kind of gain from them. She's creating her own new world. There's nobody there. There's no buildings there or anything like that. So it's like you are ready for this brand new beginning, this universal beginning, or this energy of this like kind of rebirth within yourself. There's actually nothing for you to worry about, you know. And even if you are worried, it's like, I kind of want to say, some of my Cancers, you could be sat there worrying about something that in 3 years' time, it will not matter. And I think that's how I've started looking at things this year. It's like, is it going to matter in so many months, or then is it really worth my time? You know, because recent past, we do have guidance. So you've been guided towards somebody or being guided towards a new path. You know, you've picked up that spiritual lantern, and it's not about going into fear, because this energy, yeah, it's dark, and you've got to kind of put some trust into other people or certain situations and trust yourself. But the spiritual lantern, it's like you've got this energy of every step forward will be illuminated. There will be signs, there will be synchronicities. You are being guided in that direction. It's happening for a reason. You know, so you may have found yourself like, you know, I have actually been guided to this. You could sit there now and look at your life and think, do you know what? I have actually been guided to this. All the bad things that have happened, all the turbulent things that have happened, it's all been kind of leading me down this path. It's kind of pushed you to where you're supposed to be, or where you're supposed to be going. And I feel like you are in that energy of knowing that, because why is it coming right now? At the present moment, we've got knowledge and manifesting, you know. So it's about them life lessons. It's like the book of Akashic Record, your Akashic Records. You know, everything that's happened, everything that's said, everything that's been done, it's all been leading towards this moment. And this moment is an aspect of your manifestation. You are manifesting, but you're manifesting from a place of knowledge and wisdom. You know, it's finding that kind of like wise elder within you that is, see, I told you you'd be okay. You know, so you may not be feeling like that right now, but the knowledge, the wisdom that comes from the past and the turbulent times is showing you that you don't have to be scared. You don't have to be worried, because you are manifesting better things. You know, you're sowing the seeds in order to reap what you've sown. Yeah, and there we go. It's leading you down more paths. So yeah, you may have already found one path, but there's certainly more paths that are coming. You know, you're doing this, and I love the fact that we are in autumn and the card is very autumny. You know, your path is starting to open. So if you don't know where you're going and you're worried about that, or where do I go next, or you know, where is my life going? Maybe if it feels like things have just hit a pause and I'm not actually getting anywhere, you are. Maybe this is just the time where you're supposed to be thinking about and concentrating on your spiritual health, you know, your body, mind, and spirit, in order to be ready and have the knowledge and have the strength to take on that new path. You know, I do feel like some of my Cancerians are worried about certain things, but I feel like it's only a matter of time before you realise, like, oh my God, all that worry were for nothing. You know, I really do feel that. I feel like there's going to be a weight lifted from your shoulders soon, Cancer. Because your power is healing. We've got the healing hands, you know, so you may be you may be drawn towards healing. I don't know why I saw one of them ice bath things in my head then. So you could be doing something for yourself, body, mind, and spirit. Ice baths, you may be going for readings, you may be going for Reiki, you may be learning meditation. You know, that's how it's the well-being side of it. So your power is to heal, and it's also allow yourself to switch off and be able to heal, because the universe is trying to bring you healing. It's trying to learn you how to heal yourself and work with the healing energies within yourself. The outside influence is the Queen. So the outside, again, when I'm saying that there's a pause or what do I do next, I never drew this card with this message. But as soon as I drew her, I just knew that she's got everything. She's got the knowledge. The books are shut. The scales are balanced. We're in a good place. You know, she's got her animal guards. She's not in war. You know, the sword is hung up and it's there if she needs to use it. But she's quite happy with it just being there. But if you look at her face, she's got everything she wants, or she's got that stability, but there's something missing, or she's waiting for something. You know, it's like, I've got everything. I kind of want to say, Cancer, if you feel like you've got everything and you're going through this moral dilemma of I should be grateful for what I have. No, because you're feeling like this pull. There's something coming. You might not know what it is. But it's like you're allowed to get excited about your own life. Don't dilute yourself. Don't dilute yourself. Yeah, so it's weird. Pisces just had this in the hopes and fears position. When we go into an energy, so I do feel, yeah, Cancer, you may have been through the ringer, mental health-wise, that type of thing, dark night of the soul. It's like a spiritual period of depression. But it is needed because that's where we kind of find ourselves and we find our light. But I love it. It's the past. You've been through that. You've picked up that lantern and now you're moving forward with it. But there is always that fear of going back to that space, going back to that time. So I do feel like your reading is definitely more on energy this week because your outcome is a leap of faith. And I feel like it's going to take a leap of faith in order for you to choose the direction, or for you to go through different directions, because then you know what you want and then you know what you want to keep. And it's okay to go down one path, realise that it's not for you, and double back on yourself and take the other path. You know, but you are, with a leap of faith in the universe this week, you are being asked not to worry and take that leap of faith. Open them doors for yourself. This is all about you and your energy, Cancer. It's all about you this week. So I love that, and I shall see you next week.